1993, where my dad eventually died. But she had, I would sneak in vitamins and minerals to her, and the doctor was very adamant. She came right up to me and said, only a one-a-day pill for her. None of this vitamins and minerals. So, but she had to hide them in the drawer, and she would take them when the nurses were over. She said every joint hurt every day, all day long. It was just terrible. Anyway, so I just kept feeding her information from the internet about how to improve your diet and how to get rid of some of that. And she said, well, let's give it a try. So she went on a raw food diet, pretty much raw food. And so she did that for about 6 weeks, and all of a sudden, I don't hurt so much. So she lasted until just this last November, from 2003 till 2010, 7 extra years, with not virtually pain-free, but a lot better than what she was before.
And at home.
And in her own home.
Yeah. Would you also share how old she was?
She almost made it to 99. Almost. Just about a month or so shy of 99. Yeah.
So she was in her 90s when she was in hospice, and then there were several more years after that. So yeah, she just died on November 15th this past year. So she did, it was remarkable, and she did make the changes that Phil was recommending.
And I want to butt in just for a second here. She started in her 90s to change, and she started to change. She got very far along the way so she could go home. Most of us here are what, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s? There's hope for us all. You can do it.
Right, she started in 93, I think, something like that. So yeah, there is hope.
Yeah.
So just, and I would do her blood occasionally to see, how it would look. I'd just take like blood sugar, just a drop, and put it under the microscope. And we have comparison, healthy blood, what it's supposed to look like, and then all the different anomalies. See, all of what Phil was just saying, we can pick up here on the blood analysis. So, and the biggest thing that I am finding nowadays are people with blood clots. I did some lady just a couple weeks ago, and she said, I spent $300 for a blood test. And the doctor said nothing about that blood clot I see on the TV right now.
Yeah.
So she was very upset about that, but that's what I found. So she ran to the health food store. We make recommendations. She ran to the health food store and the grocery store, because you can do a lot with food. And she started attacking her blood clots. And it ran in the family. She then invited me over to her house, where 7 of her family members just streamed in one after another. And I did all of them, and they all had blood clots. And they said, oh, my grandpa died of a stroke, huge blood clot. So it was in the family. So that's what we like to do, is have like little get-togethers, parties at home or whatever, just getting healthy parties. So that's available, but we have sign-up sheets. And Elizabeth, who was just here, she just signed up already for Thursday.
Can I butt in just for a second here? Blood clots. An issue about blood is really important. When blood stops moving, it will clot. It's built that way for a reason, so that when blood leaks out of your system here from a cut or something, it stops moving and it will clot immediately to block further bleeding. When you find blood clots in the system, what does that tell you? That the blood is not moving. It's puddling. Therefore, it's clotting. Why is it puddling? Either one or two things are happening. You're either not moving, contracting muscles, pushing the blood through, or your veins are so diluted, or what's the word I'm looking for? Stretched out. Distended, thank you. Distended, yes. That you're creating lower pressure, which causes the blood to stop and clot. And what did we say was a responsible issue here for the integrity of connective tissue? The liver. So the liver is under stress, which causes weakening of the blood system, of the delivery system, of the veins and the arteries, which causes blood to pool, which causes it to clot. So you're looking at inactivity. You're at risk, at high risk for blood clots, and that's what Robert's talking about right now.
That's what we can see. I asked Phil to read here, there's a, on this sheet, number 27 is platelet aggregation or blood clot. See if he agrees with the cause here.
High triglycerides, excessive red meat, stress, caffeine, sodas, chocolate. The signs are circulation, capillary blockage, blood clots in the heart. Hey, that's it? Yeah.
So it's really,
And I read that without glasses. Just want to point that out.
that's just one of the things that we find in there. So it's a good service just for that. Like the thermal imaging, it points out things long before they become a problem. So this lady was very grateful and thankful. She just ran and she said, well, you know, and I'm surprised, like my brother is, that people are existing with the kind of blood that I see. Lots of blood clots and big chunks of cholesterol and crystals in there, and they gouge the inside of the blood vessels and cause little lesions, and then you produce more cholesterol trying to patch those up. So it's kind of amazing. But there are natural ways to address those and get rid of them. So that's what we work together now. In February, we're probably going to add the thermal imaging. But I'm doing the live blood analysis right now. My table is in the next room. If you want to stop by to sign up for a session or to get some more information on it. So thank you for your time. And, receive the chair back.